Let us read the alphabet. It is called Aleph Bet in Hebrew. And we have the letters in Hebrew and their names. Try to remember. This is the Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, He, Vav, Zain, Het, Tet, Yod, Chaf, Lamed, Mem, Nun, Samech, Ayin, Pe with a dot inside. Without the dot inside is F. Sadi, Kof, Resh, Sin, Shin. Remember this, the symbol of the Hebrew letter with the dot on the left is Sin, as in soul. And on the right, the dot on the right is a Shin. The last one is Tal. All letters in Hebrew are consonants. But before we learn to recognize the Hebrew words, we need to learn the vowels. And we do it by using the Aleph letter as a base for the vowels. And let us read the vowels. All the vowels have their names. A little dash is called patach. This one is A. A is in father. The next one is kamatz. Kamatz is like a little T. It sounds A as in father, but in some words sounds like O as in law. For instance, law means no, not. We have another sound of A, it is hataf patach. You can see a little T with a colon. It is a A like as in father, but this one is less stressed than the other ones. The next one is a tzarei, 2 dots. It sounds like A as in met. The other one is tzarei. It has 2 dots on the bottom, but it has a yod. And it's a diphthong from A to E, A. There is another diphthong. It is a patach with a yod. This one is A, I, like in pie, lie. The next one, for the sound of A, is this triangle of dots is called segol, like A is in met. Tenemos, we have another hataf segol. It's a triangle of dots and 2 dots over here. Like it sounds like A, but we have less stress. The next one, Hirik Gadol, is a dot like this, but it has a yod. Hirik Gadol, E as in Li. And without the yod, is Hirik Katan, like E as in Set with less stress. The sound of O, it has any letter with a dot on top, it's an O, sound like O, like in law. The dot could be in Lamed or Mem or Nun or Tav or whatever, but if it has a dot on top, sound the letter like Lamed and dot, law. But this one, when you see this with the holam, lamed and the va with a dot, it's called a holam, but this is o, but with less stress. It means him, it, or to him. We have for the sound of u, vowel u, kibbutz, it's called kibbutz, 3 dots diagonally, sounds u as in Ruth. We have the shuruk. When you see any letter with this, any letter, besides aleph, with a vowel and a dot in the middle, this is shuruk, and it sounds u, but it's less stress than the other one. So remember, the vowels they're like in Spanish, because this Hebrew is Sfaradi, or from Spain, like a, e, o, u. For the sound, for the letter a, we have this and this and this. A. For the sound of e, we have this and this and this. For the sound of e, we have a dot on the bottom on any letter. For the o, we have the sound on top, the dot on top. And for the u, we have this diagonal dots, and also the vowel with a dot in the middle. There are differences in the sounds of the following Hebrew letters. For instance, the letter hey, notice that it has a broken leg. It's a soft hey, like hallelujah, or barely sound the hey. But if you have this letter with no broken legs, the sound of hey is strong. Het, het, hey, het. The letter aleph and ayin, together with the hey and the het, are the guttural letters. That means you have to do some forcing in the throat, your throat, to say hey, het, ayin, and the aleph. Like with the aleph, we have the expression, come and see. You will say, bo ure. Don't say ure. Ure, no. You have to remember this is a guttural letter. Ure. The sound it comes from the throat. Ure. The letter ayin, in all words where you see it with an inverted comma, you can see the inverted comma. Remember, that's a sound, guttural sound. Whether it has a vowel or not, if it has a shiva, it's two dot in the bottom, it is a guttural. You need to make a guttural sound in your throat, whether it has a vowel or not, like I say. Remember the letter hey, it has a broken leg. The letter het doesn't, the legs are not broken. And the sound like H, a strong H, het. The letter resh is an airy sound, not R, no, airy. It's a soft gargle, like in Spanish. And the letter lamed, L, not as a closed up sound as in real or real, no, soft, as in aleph, long, li, L, no L, L. Now, now that you know the vowels in the Hebrew alphabet, let us read the Holy Gospel according to John.